Hi, my name is Alex, and you are currently watching one of the videos for the Unisys Corporation. Now, keep in mind while watching these videos that the Unisys Corporation is a relatively new company, so some of the features you're going to see on these websites may appear differently by the time you visit the site or watch the video as it does in this video. Now, let's start this out by going to the main page of the Unisys Corporation's website, which at the present moment appears as you see this one. It is the URL would be unisys-corp.com. That is unisys-corp.com. On the main page, it's going to be the last link, and we are going to go to the administration console. And at the present moment, it appears as this. Now, the very first field you'll see in the console says domain. Now, if you are an existing client, the domain is going to be the domain that you had purchased when you set up your hosting with Unisys. For example, if you owned unisys-corp.com, your domain would not be www.unisys-corp.com. It's just unisys-corp.com. www is not part of the domain name. It's just a common internet trend. Now, in this case, we are going to use the example.unisys-corp.com domain name for our example account, which I'll explain to you here momentarily. And the name for the example account is example, and the password is 123456. Now, the example account, as I alluded to a moment ago, is actually a test account that Unisys offers for our visitors that are interested in hosting services of Unisys but want to try them out before they purchase them. That's just one of the many things that Unisys does to assist any potential clients in making its decisions. Unisys believes you should be able to try most things before you actually purchase them. Now, we're going to go ahead and log in. Click the login button. Now that we have logged in, the first thing I want to show you is the homepage button. Again, if you own your own domain name and you are logging in as an existing client, when you click homepage, it's actually going to go to your domain's homepage, and it's going to launch it in a separate window or a separate tab if you use the tab browser. And the purpose of this is to be able to actually make changes through the administration interface and then skip over your homepage and refresh it or what have you to see the changes made. And we will get more into the administration interface and its many different features in later tutorials. This one's only going to cover a couple basics, but I want to get a little bit further into the example account first. The example account is an open community account that is available for anyone and everyone to log into at any time they feel like it and modify any content they feel like. For example, you could create more pages, and you can delete pages. You could create ads, you can delete ads, you can leave messages in the account, and you can delete messages for the account. The purpose of this is to assist you in learning how the hosting interface with Unisys works and understanding how it works without damaging your own account. It's just another added benefit of using the Unisys Corporation services. Now, if you don't have an account, you can go ahead and log in as the example account. Now, the only two buttons that we're going to cover in this tutorial are the help button and the report a bug button. At the present moment, these aren't actually linked up to do anything yet. As I said earlier, this is a new site. Some of the features are still being built. All the rest of the features do work. These two are still under construction. But the help button, when you click it, it's going to try to figure out which page you're on. That way, when you do click the help button, it can direct you towards the correct help page. When it is initially created, it is probably going to take you to a default help page with links to the topic that you need help with that you can click on yourself, but in the future it will be wired up to be page-specific targeting. The report a bug function, most all bugs that are on the website are caught by Unisys and automatically reported to Unisys administration interface for the Unisys administrators. So, and you may not see much of those bugs. For example, if you are a client and there was a bug with your web page, Unisys will catch it, but it has it so that you don't actually see the bug. That way it's more pleasant for your visitors. Right now, this one hasn't been linked up to anything yet either, but the whole purpose of this feature is so that if there's a bug that you don't believe that we've been made aware of, for example, if it keeps recurring and has been done, then we might not be catching that bug, and you can actually click this to report it. Details would be needed, such as the page that the bug occurred on, what you're attempting to do, and the full URL. That would be helpful. And lastly was the login and out button. You will have the opportunity to have multiple administrators for your site. So if you wanted to log in as one momentarily to modify some things, or if you own multiple domain names and therefore have multiple hosting accounts through Unisys, you can just click the log in and out button and log into another account, or log into the same account as another user, which we will get into users momentarily in one of the next upcoming videos. That pretty much concludes this video. I thank you for watching.